He was never really happy if, you know, he pushed himself so much within himself, within his own makeup. You know, he'd achieve one challenge, like we'll say racing in school or something, you know, and he'd win that, and then he'd just think of the next race that he'd have to do.
For as long as I can remember, I've always had two main goals. One was to be an accomplished martial artist, and the other one was to pursue a career on screen.
Cooper, your cover's blown.
How? How did they find out?
Nobody pulls the kind of stunts you do without being noticed.
They cornered me. What could I do?
If he wants to be an actor in action-style movies, I think he needs to chase the area where that happens, and it doesn't happen in Ireland.
I think in films nowadays, martial arts is just everyone's expected to have martial arts, you know, and every television series someone does martial arts, so it doesn't have to be like a chop-socky kind of kung fu movie, because I think the days of that are over. I think it's time now to bring it on, and I think, as I said, any serious role in a movie now, the person is expected to be able to do martial arts, so hopefully that's where I fit in.
Don't worry about me. My escape route's been planned for months.
No, but that's not good enough now, and you know it. I'm getting out of here, and you're coming with me.
That's impossible. I'm still needed here as a liaison. People need me. I've got to keep these lines open.
Look, I'm not going to have your life on my conscience.
Yeah, I might have some kind of
Stay down.
We work in a strange business, and you never know who's going to be successful or for what reason. And sometimes you're surprised by the people that do get there more quickly. So for me to say it's impossible wouldn't be fair.
Now I feel I'm at the stage that I can incorporate both of those things, you know, the martial arts as well as the career in TV and film, and I've always wanted to do that from a very, very young age. It's always been the two paths, but I hopefully I can merge the two of them a little bit. I'm very interested in doing action movies mainly, and hopefully I can use my martial arts in that.
You can get jobs by looking terrific, but you'll stay in one area. But if you've ability, you'll go from place to place. You'll actually do all aspects of the business. And that's important, again, because financially you need to do it to make an income.
Acting is a very, very tough industry. It is a very, very tough industry, and I don't think anyone doubts that. I'm under no illusions as to how tough it is.
I think he needs to go to the States. I mean, then he could pick up work doing stuff like Power Rangers, you know, all that type of stuff is done over there. And he could pick up that kind of work, and maybe through that he can progress.
Growing up in the martial arts world has gotten me used to, you know, hardship, and has gotten used to me, if I want something, I got to, you know, train hard, or I've got to, you know, learn a lot, or I've got to do a lot of things in order to achieve it.
There are people who get jobs just because they're likeable people. Every time I talk to actors, for me the most important thing an actor should be is professional and easy to live with, easy to get along with. I find if an actor is difficult for an agent, they're also difficult when they're on set, they're also difficult when they're in rehearsals for stage, they're difficult across the board. And for young actors, I always say, look, it's a job, go out there, do it to the best of your ability, and get along with everybody.
I think it is, you know, a good progression from, you know, the martial arts to the acting world.
Loads of luck, and if you get a break, then make sure you're professional and you're going to work hard and keep plugging away.
He has a huge commitment to the sport, which I would like to see pay off for him in some way, because he puts a lot of work into it and a lot of effort.
If you want something bad enough and you're willing to put in the effort, you'll definitely achieve that. And at this stage in my life, you know, I really am trying to pursue a career on screen and television and movies, especially action movies. And I really do, but I believe in determination and I believe in focus, and you know, I've plenty of that. So, you know, I'm putting in as much of the work as I can along the way, and so hopefully it will work out.
You're nobody till somebody loves you. You're nobody till somebody cares. The world still is the same, you never change it. As sure as the stars shine above. Well, you're nobody till somebody loves you. So find yourself somebody